Imagine yourself settling into a comfortable position, letting the sounds of the present soften around you, as we drift back, slowly and quietly, to a world that no longer exists, yet still echoes through our architecture, our language, and our imagination. Tonight we journey into the Roman Empire, not to walk among emperors or generals, but to step gently into the hidden corners of everyday life, into the rooms where most Romans lived, worried, worked, and dreamed, into the spaces where history unfolded in slow, unremarkable moments, far from the marble halls and triumphal arches that now define the ancient world in our minds. This is the Roman Empire, what it was really like to live at the bottom of the ladder. A calm and measured exploration of what life felt like for the majority of Rome's population, people whose names rarely appear in histories, yet whose hands and labor built the empire. As you listen, allow yourself to breathe naturally, letting each description come to you like the soft rhythm of footsteps on an ancient street. Nothing rushed, nothing demanding, just a gentle unfolding of a world that once buzzed with noise, scent, and human motion. We'll begin with the places where Rome's poor lived, the leaning, crowded insulae rising over narrow alleys. These towering apartment blocks, often hastily built and poorly maintained, were the reality for most of the city's million inhabitants. Forget the spacious villas you see in movies. Picture instead a single small room, maybe 10 feet by 10 feet, shared by an entire family. Light struggles to enter through a small, high window, and the air is thick with the smells of cooking, sweat, and the constant threat of smoke from a nearby brazier. The noise is relentless. From the street below, the cries of vendors selling bread, vegetables, and hot sausages mingle with the rumble of wagon wheels on stone, which were only allowed in the city after dark. From the apartment next door, you hear the arguments of your neighbors, the crying of a baby, the rhythmic clang of a blacksmith's hammer from a workshop on the ground floor. There was no privacy, no real silence. Life was lived in public, a constant performance on a crowded stage. From these cramped quarters, we will later move toward the quiet inner chamber of an emperor's mind, the frozen morning of Pompeii, and the serene luxury of patrician villas. Each step will be slow and reflective, inviting you not to strain your attention, but to simply drift with the current of time. For now, let your thoughts settle, and imagine yourself entering Rome as an ordinary resident. A place both familiar and profoundly different from your own world. A place where life was dense, unpredictable, and endlessly repetitive. A place where most people lived at the bottom of the ladder. Stay with us as we explore this forgotten world. For the complete video, click on link in description.